Right, very good Wednesday morning. So, you may be wondering why I'm wearing the old shirt. And the reason is this: I haven't bought the new shirts yet. I intend to buy two. One so that when the other shirt is in the wash, I'm wearing a Newcastle United shirt. Now, I think this morning that Newcastle United are playing out in Japan. So I thought I would come on and do a video. I'm already uploading one video to YouTube and it is not related to Newcastle United. However, it is important. Now, today the the team that we are playing um, is a foreign team, and I'm not even going to attempt to tell you who it is because it's a foreign team. So, what I am going to say is this: that my hope is this, um, that we get a positive result. My hope also is that Paul Mitchell, our director of football, gets in a number of players. Now, people were going on about this the other day. A player from Brentford. I do like him, Brian Mbembo. Now, a lot of people I've seen on YouTube have trouble pronouncing this guy's name. And people were having a dig at me and a pop at me because of the way I pronounce it. Well, I pronounce things how I see. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about was this: incoming players. And we haven't got a lot of time left. Now, as I look, I've got enough time. So, here's the thing, right? We know that we need players in. Apparently, Kieran Trippier may be leaving. Apparently, Miguel Almiron may be leaving. Just rumours. And one thing is this, right? I thought we'd got over this with the FFP PSR crap when Yakuba Minta was sold to Brighton and Hove Albion and Elliot Anderson went to Nottingham Forest. Now I was speaking to a Forest fan the other day and he hopes for good things for Elliot Anderson. And we spoke in the car park of the co-op because half of the family in Nottingham do support Forest. I, however, support one team and one team only. I have done all of my life. And I'm even branded as well with a tattoo. Now, there's a few people have turned around and actually had me rolling on the floor because they've turned around and went, oh, it's a CGI. Well, here's the honest answer for you all, right? A person who is on universal credit cannot afford the expensive computers to do CGI. Now, getting back to the football. So, Newcastle are playing this morning, I believe it's 11 o'clock local time in Japan, and I'm hoping for a good run out for our players, while Paul Mitchell is busy on his mobile phone, speaking to the likes of, I think, Chiesa, Brian Mbembo, and a few others. I'd like 4 decent signings. And when I say that, I mean a striker. I mean somebody who is right wing, who can fly up. Now, there's been talk about a few players, and one thing I want to mention, I think what we need for the right and for the left wing is players who can use both feet. You see, there's been talk about obviously when Miggy plays on the right that he always takes a shot with his left. Well, that's got to change. And yes, he is 30 years old, but I believe in, if he isn't going to a club in the Saudi Arabian Pro League, that he deserves a chance to shine again. Because last season it wasn't his best, but it also wasn't his best for another Newcastle United player in Callum Wilson. Now, Callum Wilson is injured again, so we need cover, and that is why we need another striker. We need somebody that's hungry, somebody that is going to force the issue under Eddie Howe, who was mentioned this morning on Sky News. But he wasn't mentioned in connection with Newcastle United. No. He was mentioned in connection with the England vacancy, which quite surprised me, because I thought it was done and dusted. I thought that the likes of Potter might get the job, or this other fella, Casey, I believe it is, may get it on a temporary basis until they got the likes of Pep or somebody else to fill in. But what I want to see is today we get a few goals, we keep a clean sheet, and we don't have any injuries in the game. And if we get that, I'll be happy. But I'll be even more happy if Paul Mitchell actually finds Newcastle United some incoming players. Now, there's been talk of various different amounts related to our transfer kitty. Now, here's the honest answer to you, right? I've said this figure before, and I'm going to say it again. 300 million. Let's be honest here. We're a Premier League team who finished 7th. And we finished 7th because we had so many injuries during our last campaign which affected our performance in the Champions League. Never mind the fact that we got knackered over in the Paris Saint-Germain game, because that should have never ever happened. But that is past tense. So, moving forward, this season, people were asking me, am I going to the Sela Cup games? No, I'm not. Will I be attending St James's Park in the 2024-25 season? Hopefully, fingers crossed. But that's a hope more than anything else. Will I be getting the club membership? Yes, I will. But that does not guarantee me or the family getting tickets for games up at St James's Park. Why? The ballot system. The ballot system needs to be kicked into orbit because it's about as much use as a chocolate fire god. Now, today I will be trying to find information as to what has happened out in Japan via YouTube, and I will do a video after I have seen what has happened on YouTube. Now, one thing I would like, and I would really like this, is currently have 905 subscribers. I'd like another 100 subscribers before the new season kicks off, because out of all of the YouTube channels which I do watch, including the Toon Review, Through Black and White Eyes, Everything is Black and White, and Evermore NUFC, Loaded Mag NUFC, and NUFC Matters, it would be very nice if I could break through that 1,000 subscribers. I provide different content, and I chose to provide different content. And here's the reason why. Football is a massive, huge part of Newcastle upon Tyne. It is. It's a massive part. But if you look on my YouTube channel, what you find is a diversity. In other words, I am not concentrated solely on football. And I want to make one point, beg my pardon, and it's this. I was watching a video yesterday, and in that video yesterday, there was Eddie H of Tyneside Life, and he was talking about Amanda Stavely and Mirdad Gadushi leaving Newcastle United. It's done, it's gone, and I wish them all the best. But I want to point one thing out to you, and it's this. As Eddie was saying in his video, when he posted a video which he eventually deleted. He took it down off YouTube. Here's the point. All of us who do YouTube, we are brave enough to come on camera. We are brave enough to speak to you out there. And as Eddie was saying yesterday in his video, he had that much hate that his subscribers were dropping off in very large numbers. Now, like myself, I don't just cover our club. I do music. I speak about cryptocurrency, which many people think is an absolute scam. You're being fooled. And I speak about other things, world events. And it's my channel. Now, with what happened with Eddie, I think it's wrong. I think it's bang out of order. And here's why. Eddie doesn't just talk about Newcastle United. He also talks about history. The history of the Geordies. Now, because he does that, he has two channels. And for people to turn around and say to him, you have no clue in what you're talking about, well, you're bang out of order. You're totally bang out of order. Same as the people who last January tried the same with me. You see, I look at it this way. You can type away your messages with your red, blue or orange little logo. But every single video I do, you see my face, you see my shirt, my colours. Why? Because I'm not afraid to put, as Steve Wraith would say, my head above the parapet. It takes guts. You see, anybody can put loads of bad comments, which I got last year. And that's my point. Anybody can do it. But does it make you a man? No. So what you did with Eddie Hope is wrong. And to be honest, you should be ashamed of yourself. You see, when I was growing up in the northeast of England, in Newcastle upon Tyne, we had respect for hard working people. You know? We had respect for people with disabilities. We didn't put them down, we didn't mock them. Now, here's the thing, right? I do tend to go on bouncing from subject to subject. Yes, I do. But it's my channel. And the world does not revolve around our club. The world has many different things in it. So just remember that when you're going to type a message. How is that message going to be received? Anyway, let's hope this coming season for Newcastle United, let's hope we can get into the top 3. And that's what I'm going to put my bet on, a top 3 finish. Because we've already been 4th. Now, you can criticise my videos all you like. You can. But you can't stop them. So, if you can't stop my videos, why even bother? You know, I mean, honestly, it makes me laugh when you do all your comments. Some of the comments have me rolling on the floor laughter. So put your big boy pants on as this new season comes up. And just remember, be nice, you get a reply. Be horrible, and the only person who's going to see your post, well, guess who that is? It's you. So thanks very much. Spread the word, because hopefully this season 2024-2025 I will be coming up to Newcastle to sit with my family at St James's Park, whether it's in the Gallagher, the Milburn, the Leazes Terrace, or whether it's in the Sir John Hall stand. I hope to be back up at Newcastle United. Thanks for watching.